Hello. This week, week 4, we talked about stress and how stress affects the body. It was very interesting to see the way animals deal with stress, particularly the monkeys, and how there's always a dominant male in their society, but also how mean monkeys could actually be. I always thought about monkeys just, well, I never really thought about monkeys, but in my mind, as I think about them now, and at the time, I just never imagined them fighting and being aggressive and being mean to each other. But I guess they have a whole lot of time on their hands, and it caused me to think about what animals do in their spare time. But that's neither here nor there. The real thing is how the more stressed you are, the more you are likely to get disease. And one of the facts that stood out to me was how belly fat, in particular around the waist, is the most dangerous type of fat. And I thought about that, and it makes sense because as I have heard and done research, they say that most of disease happens in the intestines, which is right around that belly area. And I am one that takes probiotics and to kind of flush out some of those bad toxins and the things that are in our stomach that can cause disease. So I understand that. For me, as I am thinking about stress, I tend to think that I don't have a lot of stress, but then maybe I do and I don't really realize it. My mom would always tell me that you don't, you probably are stressed and don't even know it. So then I don't know what to do about that, but I do know that I am intentional about trying to take time to relax, to have fun, to be happy. And I'm learning that to be happy is a choice, that it's not determined by anyone else or anything else, not that I have a lot of money or if I have the right clothes, the right house, but I can choose to be happy. I can choose to not allow things to get to me. But then also for me, I have to, and I am working on being true to who I am and realizing who I am and how I am feeling, which as an analytical person, but as a Virgo also, it takes me a while to process things, and I may not know how I feel that split second. But if I take a moment and I stop and I even close my eyes, take a deep breath when time allows, and just sit and see, how am I feeling? And even if it's just 2 seconds, 3 seconds, that helps me to get in tune with what I'm feeling at the moment. As I also said in class, the more I'm working on being in touch with my emotions and with my feelings, that's also helping. And it's helping me to be more comfortable, so it's not taking as long to figure out how I feel. I am able to, that time is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. So that's a good thing, thanks to CPE. So that is my my rant about stress and how I am working to deal with it. I eat a lot better. Well, I tend to eat well, but I still have not started working out. I don't know, that's just not a strong suit for me, but I know that is a stress reliever, but not one that I have picked up and taken on faithfully every now and again. But working on stress, that's what we talked about this week, and that's what I am continuing to work on.